Ladies and gentlemen, homies and homettes, what do you have going for you? What's your story? What do you do day by day? Now, I'm not saying that your life has to be one big movie where by day you're Shaun White and by night you're the Equalizer. It's just unrealistic. But I am saying that you should have something that makes you stand out. Hobbies, side hustles, anything that really makes you unique, something that makes you special, and something that makes you interesting. In fact, some of the worst dates I've ever been on have been with people that are simply way too boring. Trust me, you do not want to be that person. Just imagine having nothing to add to any conversation. Imagine making an hour feel like a whole day. You don't want to be the person that makes things feel long. You want to be interesting, right? So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 suggestions on how you can make yourself more interesting today, literally right now. So that hopefully, if you watch to the end and see all 3 tips, you will never be boring again. You will always be the most interesting person in the room. So anyway, let's get right into it. Number 1, start reading. Reading gives you knowledge, which in turn will make you more interesting because you're gonna have a wide selection of things that you're educated about. Now, this does mean that you have to diversify your reading, right? You're not just gonna be reading one topic. Personally, I recommend that you guys read self-help books, psychology books, and things that will not only make you want to work on yourself, but it'll help you understand other people better. This will make you better in social dynamics, social settings where you can interact and understand people better. It will make you be able to relate to people more and overall be a better conversationalist. Having this general knowledge is also something that makes somebody interesting. If you can pull out facts that make people think or make people wonder, it can actually lead to a lot of fun events. Example, the other day I was out with a friend and I said a fact that I thought that everybody knew, but she's like, I never knew that. And I'm like, everybody should know that. So in turn, we made a whole survey where we called 20 something people and we asked them if they knew this subject or not. And surprisingly enough, it was very close. I think it was 11 to 10 at the end. So that was really fun and really interesting to do because it all started from a random fact that I knew. So the more you read, the more you acquire this general knowledge, the more you acquire this ability to speak freely about any topic. So when you overhear a conversation, you do not hesitate about being able to join it because you're like, oh, I don't know enough about this. So reading really, really helps you and it actually makes you a lot more interesting than you think. Plus, how attractive is it when you find out that somebody reads? I mean, when somebody tells me that they read consistently, literally that is sexy in my mind. Like that is bonus points to attractiveness. Like that is amazing. And I know a lot of other people that agree with that point. So not only does it make you more interesting, but it actually makes you attractive too. A real life example of this is one time I was out with a few friends and I was talking really passionately about a book that I just finished reading. And everybody was so engaged in the conversation. They were like, whoa, I'm gonna go buy this book. A few of them actually bought it on spot and really I sold them on it. But the cool part, after I finished talking about it and I left the group to go talk to other people, a few people from that old group actually came by to talk to me personally and, continue the conversation because they were that interested. So imagine being able to actually take away people's attention and have them follow you because they find you that interesting. That's where I'm trying to make you guys go in this video. So if you're enjoying so far, please hit that like button because it really, really helps me out. I'm trying to grow this channel as much as I can. I'm trying to be as consistent as I could, and it would really help me out if you guys help with the engagement aspect. So liking, commenting, subscribing, turning notifications on, all of this really helps the YouTube algorithm and it would really help me out in the long run. So anyway, let's get to the next point. Number 2, hobbies.
Oh, but I don't have hobbies.
Like, how do you even allow yourself to say something like that? Like, no, go explore, go try things out. I mean, at least that's exactly what I did. I literally tried everything I possibly can to find out what I like and what I don't. Even if I thought I wouldn't like it, no matter what, I got out of my comfort zone and I just went for it. I tried it. I thought I'd hate bowling. I've gone bowling, I loved it. I thought that I wouldn't like ziplining. In fact, I used to be terrified of ziplining. But I went and I loved it, so I kept going. And eventually that fear that I had literally just disappeared and I love the feeling of going ziplining. So right now at 19 years old, I know that I like basketball, I like snowboarding, I used to ski, I like playing hockey, I read, I make videos, I do photography, I like editing, I like the whole process of video creation. And those are all just the things that I can name at the top of my head. I'm sure if I put my head to it, there's a lot more on that list. But what I'm saying is I wouldn't know half these things if I never took the leap to try them out. Because a lot of the time people get too comfortable. They're too in their own zone where they think that, oh, I'm not gonna do this because that's not me. I don't like running, so I'm not going to play basketball. I don't like this, so I'm not going to do that. And you really just limit yourself. You stop yourself from enjoying your life and being the best version of yourself that you're actually capable of being. Because there's a difference between what you think you can achieve and what you could actually achieve. When we think that we're at our limit, that is normally only 40%, and that is an actual study that has been proven. So remember, whenever you feel like you're at your most, at your top peak maximum, you're only at 40%. You can keep going, you can push through it, and you can achieve anything. So try these things out, build hobbies, explore, try anything that comes to your mind, and if you like it, that's great. If you don't, try something new. There are so many things that you can do now that there's no point of limiting yourself and just waiting for the right one to find you. Instead, go explore. I mean, even now, I'm still trying to add new things to that list. Recently, I've been trying to learn how to sing, and teaching yourself how to sing is very, very, very difficult. I can tell you that much. But I've been doing it every single day, recording the same song over and over, and seeing the progress day to day, and seeing if I actually get better. Which so far I have been, and I'm really happy about that. So if you guys want to cheer me on in the comments, that'd be really cool. But anyway, the point of that is because I always hated my voice, and I will never truly feel like I'm confident in it, but I am seeing progress, and that is really making me feel really happy. So it's about working towards things that normally people wouldn't really care about, right? It's about setting these goals for yourself, and in turn, let's say you're talking to somebody and you're like, yeah, I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to achieve that. No matter what the goal is, even if it's small, even if it's big, even if it's something that doesn't really mean a lot to them, when they see that you're ambitious about stuff, that adds to your attractiveness, that adds to your interest, and that overall is always going to be a good thing for you. So stop limiting yourself, go out, go explore, try new things. All right, on to the final piece of advice. Back to where we started, but I'm making this a little bit more intense because this one is the life-changing aspect. If you've made it to this part of the video, I want you guys to comment down below with the number 26. Just write 26. Nobody's going to understand why unless they make it to this part of the video. Now, let's get on to the final piece of advice, the one that's going to change your life. Number 3, goals and dreams. Now this is profound, this is deep, because people spend their whole life trying to figure out what do they want to do with it? What are their goals? What do they want to achieve? Like, what has been their lifelong goal? What has been their dream job? And a lot of people, they don't reach that reality because they don't start actually chasing it. They don't start actually going for it. Example, myself, I want to do YouTube full time. I want to do YouTube for a living. I love creating videos. I love bringing you guys value. And anytime that you guys watch the videos and help the channel grow, it really makes my day. It changes my whole mood. And it's really rewarding to see that my hard work is paying off where it counts. So since this is one of my goals and dreams for the future, I'm really happy to see when it's working right now. What's your timeline? What are your goals? What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Why should somebody be with you during that time? Why should somebody be with you in general? You start asking yourself these questions, and little by little, you're going to find the pieces that craft what do you actually want to be doing. I mean, for myself, there are a few things that I realized that I genuinely love by doing these assessments of myself, by seeing what my personality is really like and how do I describe myself. So for example, by doing these assessments, I've realized that my brain is very technical. I am able to process information very fast, and I am able to retain that information for a long period of time. In fact, there's a few people that have literally hated the fact that I can quote them word for word, even about something that they've said months ago. I really appreciate my memory on that aspect, but it could also come back to haunt me sometimes. So with that being said, I'd recommend doing these assessments for yourself. Ask yourself these questions and really open up a journal and start seeing what are your goals and dreams. Another thing is not to think too big. Now, you can have goals that are short term, you can have goals that are long term, you can have goals that are for any time that you want, and no matter what, people are going to respect you for it. So let's say that you want to lose weight. You have to set a specific goal of how much weight you want to lose, because saying something like I want to eat healthier or I want to lose weight isn't specific enough for yourself to follow it. You don't know if there's an actual metric that you're achieving that goal. So day by day, you're gonna be like, yeah, I think I'm doing better, but it's nothing serious. When you set strict goals, example, I want to upload 2 videos a week, you're gonna be doing everything you can to upload these 2 videos a week. So any goals that you set for yourself, whether they're short term or long term, they will make you more interesting because people are gonna see that you're passionate about something, that you have this fire inside of you, that you're actually motivated and that you're driven, and people are attracted to that. People are interested in that because they want some of that too. People that are super lazy literally hit me up because they think that I'm gonna rub off on them. They think that I'm gonna somehow give them the motivation, the energy to do what I do. But the fact is that it's in every single one of you, and it's about the decision that you make, the conscious choice to actually start achieving these things and working on them. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like if you've made it to this point. Honestly, round of applause. I really appreciate it. Thank you a million times. I appreciate it so much. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. Honestly, I really want to see this channel grow, and all the support recently has been amazing. It's been beyond my wildest imagination, and we're gonna keep going. So thank you to everybody that's new. Thank you to everybody that's been watching for a while. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in one of the videos that pops up on the screen now. Peace.